My name is Yi Fan. On the way to his girlfriend's house to propose marriage by the mysterious old man forcibly taken to the inaccessible mountains for penance. I tried to run away countless times in the past 10 years. They were all caught by the old man and beaten severely. Now 10 years have passed. He died. I can finally go down the mountain. For the past 10 years, I have disappeared without a trace. I'm afraid my parents already think I'm dead. And sister, he was 9 when I left. I don't know if I'm in college now. I was wrong. I don't want the demolition money. I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Be honest. It's so cool. I didn't expect this male household to be so beautiful. It's cheap for us brothers. Let go of me. Stop struggling. Let us brothers be comfortable and let you go. Die for me. Aya. Yeah? Who are you? Those two just now. Beaten away by me. My sister doesn't seem to recognize me, but that's normal. 10 years ago, my sister was only 9 years old. Thank you, thank you. Xiaoyao, don't you know me? You are me and your brother. Brother, Xiaoyao. You got it wrong. I don't have a brother. Xiaoyao, you weren't there when your parents died. Now the house looks like it's going to be demolished. You just happen to be back. Yafan, I really don't want to maliciously speculate about you. You are so disappointing. Aren't your parents in good health? You were gone forever. Mom and Dad scattered all their wealth to find you. As a result, he was hit by a car on the road. Just left. Haha, I've been out for 10 years. Can't get along now. Thinking about coming back. Yafan, you are really not a person. Xiaoyao, listen to my explanation. You may not believe it. I have been cultivating immortals for the past 10 years. Let go of me. I don't want to hear your nonsense. I will not forgive you. Never will. From the moment my parents died, I have no relatives left in this world. Little demon, no matter what, since I'm back, then I won't be leaving again. From now on, we are the only siblings left to live together. I won't let anyone bully you again. Happy laundry. Brother will help you wash. No, last night, Yifan sat outside cross-legged all night. He sees it all. But even so, it's impossible to get rid of the resentment in his heart. Don't be polite to your brother. Yifan just grabbed the wash basin. He realized something was wrong, because the inside of the wash basin is full of small women's innards. To wash or not to wash, although this is his own sister. But there are differences between men and women. Besides, what's wrong with this kind of close-fitting clothing? People like you will too. Excuse me. This dress is too old. Then my brother would buy you a new one. Stop being hypocritical. Axoki, why are you here? Xiaoyao, who is that wretched man? Unshaven and long hair. I don't know, maybe it's the scavenger who came to shit. Well, no wonder I'm angry. A good big man. It's a shame to live like this. Hahaha. It's been a month since I reported to school. The counselor asked me, when will you report? If you don't go to school again, you dropped out of school. I don't want to give up either. But I can't get my student loan application. Is there still justice? You are not poor. Is it because of the demolition? The other party wants to force you to sell the homestead cheaply. Hey, forget it. I'm not going to college anymore. It means nothing. I'm going out to work. It's good to see the world. TM these dogs. I know to bully you as a girl. No, Xiaoyao, you have to send me to school. You don't have to worry about the money. I'll fix it. What's wrong with you? It is illegal to break into a home. I'm Yao Shou Zhao's brother. Didn't you say he came to pick up junk? My brother died 10 years ago. What kind of psychopath is this? Xiaoyao, whether you recognize it or not, you have to go to my university. There is also that little key. I'm going out to collect tuition now. Please help me take care of Xiaoyao. The tuition fee of Elf University is also more than 5,000 a year. All my clothes are washed white. The man who is reluctant to change can earn over 5,000 in a few hours. Looks like a psychopath. After leaving home, Yifan runs directly, came to a market in Elf City. Omnipotent. Omniscient. You think you are a fairy. Even immortals dare not praise haiku like this. A liar must be a liar. The boss is too young. It's bragging at a glance. Let's go somewhere else to have a look. We can't afford to waste any more time, but an expert who can subdue demons and exorcise demons. How can it be so easy to find? These days, on the construction site under the name of our company, something very evil has happened. Workers often hear cries in the middle of the night. I went out and saw nothing. I'd wait for the workers to return to the dormitory. The cries outside rang out again. Just last night, when a worker goes out to use the toilet, said he saw a weasel. Smile at yourself and ask yourself, boy, do you think I look like a human? Still like a fairy. Where have the workers seen such a strange thing? Don't dare to answer at all. He skates directly back to the dormitory. As a result, as soon as I got back to the dormitory, I fell seriously ill. I can't find anything wrong when I go to the hospital. That project cost over 2 billion. If it is not resolved, it's a big loss, boss. I heard that there is a master in the south of the city. Tool S. The old man is nothing more than a liar. I know better than you. What to do then? Did I raise you to ask what I should do? Bunch of trash. By the ear of Yi Fan. Naturally, I have already heard what was said in the car, and it moved him. Immediately shout out omnipotent. Omniscient, especially good at exorcism. If there is such a thing in Xiaoyao's house, don't worry. After yelling, Ling Feng put away the stall, get up and pretend to leave. Little brother, stay and take the bait. So let me introduce myself. I have limited time. Speak directly. Wen Chou Wangyan told what happened on the construction site. After Yi Fan heard it, I already know the general idea in my heart. Although it is the era of the end of the law, it is true. After all, there is spiritual energy between heaven and earth. Reiki, naturally, things like mountain spirits and ghosts will be born. As long as you can help me handle this, I'll give you 20,000. How about Boss Wan? It's not as simple as you think. With all due respect, if this matter is not resolved quickly, even if something happens to you, have you been sleeping uneasily these past few nights? Wang Chou heard this. There was a thump in my heart. The last few nights, he always feels that, but he goes to bed at night, their eyes staring straight at him. Turning on the light. You can't see anything. This feeling scared him. Could it be that this paralyzed man in front of him is really an expert? Little brother, what do you mean? In my opinion, it means you have to add money. Little brother, if you can solve it. Money is not a problem, but if you dare to lie to me, squeeze you, it's as simple as killing an ant. Don't worry, I won't lie to you. Of course, even if I lie to you, you can't take me either. Ha ha ha. Wan Chou couldn't help laughing when he heard that. He hasn't seen each other in a long time. Young people who dare not take themselves seriously. That being the case, come with me to the construction site. No need to go to the construction site. Yi Fan shook his head. I wrote a few random words on the paper with a pen. He handed it to Wan Chan. Please don't tell me. Just take this piece of paper and you can settle everything. Did you guessed it right? Hang this piece of paper at the construction site gate when you go back. It will be fine after a while. Didn't you just say it was troublesome? This is the result. I wrote a few ghost talismans. White paper wants me to 100,000. I will believe you once. If you dare to lie to me, I promise your whole family will be buried with you. Repeat what you just said. Wan Chou instant time. Stand up with goosebumps all over. I just feel like I'm going to die at any moment. Little brother, calm down first. Oh, some things to say. Some things can't be said. You know what? Give me the money. 100,000 in full. No arrears. In fact, a symbol may not be safe. Why don't I draw you two more? I really treat Lazu as a second force. Such a broken thing. I feel a little stupid for 100,000 bucks for one. If you want to buy it in the future, it will not be at this price. Xiaolo, follow him for me. Find out his details. I'd like to see how sacred this is. Is the boss. After leaving the market, Ye Fan went straight to a nearby commercial street. Welcome to Victoria's Secret. Give me all the latest models in your store. Did you see my strength? Can you do it? After buying thousands of clothes, Yi Fan came to the mobile phone store again, bought two of the latest Huawei P10000 phones. Then I went to the supermarket and bought a lot of snacks and vegetables. Calculate the price. These things cost a total of 40,000. 10 years have passed. Serious price increases. It's hard for those ordinary people. Just then, he found out the little dragon was still following him. How's he going? The old man is lost. Did you grow up eating shit? I followed him. He took the money, bought a lot of clothes and snacks. And then what? And then he took off. Oh, fly away. Is there a helicopter coming to pick him up? He didn't fly away by himself. Fly away, how is this possible? It's not pure nonsense, is it, boss? Just this piece of paper, can it really exorcise evil spirits? It was drawn with my first grade son in elementary school. Not by much. You have to. What else can I do? Wow, awesome. Brilliant is born. Who dares to touch my brilliance? Youthful and beautiful, collagen all over the face. These two girls are good. I heard he's still a college student. TSK, two little girls movie. Get out of the way, otherwise, the house will collapse later. I smashed both of your delicate little bodies. That brother will be distressed. No, the demolition price has not been negotiated yet. You are a forced demolition. It's against the law. I have called the police, so you'll see. Ouch, call the police. I'm so scared. Did you hear that? He said he had called the police. You, your mother. Yi and Li Xiaoquer so angry that their faces turned red. But there is no way. I don't have time to talk nonsense with you two. Get out of my way. This is my house. I'm not going to let you move. Come, a few people, lift these two little girls aside. If you dare to resist, just call me. It's the chicken. Lin Yunyao looks desperate. How he wished. At this time, there is a hero who can come to save himself. If my brother is there, will he step up and save me? Probably not. This time, so many people came from the other party. Even if my brother is there, I guess he also stood aside in fear. I watched a few lewd men get closer and closer. Lin Yunyao picked up a brick from the ground. Hold tightly. Even if you die, he also has to defend his little, pitiful dignity. Over the years, I can't bear to buy clothes. Go to college without money. Even if you eat, you have to deduct and search. Everyone else is a family reunion during the Chinese New Year. But I can only curl up alone on the bed in the bungalow, praying that the cold night will pass soon. The house is finally going to be demolished. I didn't expect the demolition company to bully me as a girl. Keep the demolition price very low. I don't agree with that. As a result, these people came directly to demolish. Stronger. I really don't know what I did wrong. I obviously worked so hard. I want to leave well. Why doesn't God want to let me go? Maybe as early as 8 years ago, when Mom and Dad left. I should also leave this world with you. This way you won't be so tired. Brother, where did the idiot come from? Get out of here. Huh. Hey. Boy, who are you? Dare to care about my Sankao Tang? Brother, forget it. The people of Sankao don't even want to control the Yamin. Forget it. Beats me so badly. You tell me forget it. Is it possible to send your sister over to accompany me for a few days? Maybe in a good mood, I'll let you go as a fart. Dare to bully my sister. There is destined to be only one ending. Damn it. Call me. So awesome. Where has my brother gone in the past 10 years? Brother, be careful. You are not amazing. It depends on whether you are good. Or the excavator is good. Is this for real? Is it something that people can do? It's your turn. I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Get out of here with your people. Yifan looked at the scene coldly. The lifeblood of this group of people is broken. Will die in a short time. In addition to that, he also left a mark on Brother Chicken's body. No matter where the chicken went, he can find it. Bad Brother Tiger. Bad blow. So what's up? So flustered. Then the big chicken told him what had just happened. Someone knocked over your door. A group blocked the excavator with one hand. Yeah, it freaked me out. You think I'm a fucking fool? People can stop excavators. Brother Tiger, what I said is true. It's his tiger brother. It's just that he didn't expect that there are people who are not afraid of death. Dare to come to my 3 mouthfuls of soup to drive an excavator. I want to see how this guy blocks the excavator with his bare hands. Sure enough. Some strength. Boy, which way are you doing? Where is the headquarters of Sankao Yang? You have a grudge against his 3 mouths. I'm asking you, where is the headquarters of your Sankao Tang? Damn it, in front of Lao Tzu. Pretend to force me to take it. Magic trick. Hey. How is that possible? Who the hell are you? This secret technique can forcibly search for memories in a person's mind, but the sequelae are great. The person being searched will become a 100% idiot. Stewart. Yafan, I think we need to have a good talk between us. What do you want to know? 10 years ago, you said you were looking for a girlfriend, and then gone forever. What have you been doing for the past 10 years? 10 years ago, I was taken away by a cultivator. He forced me to cultivate immortals. 10 years later, he painted. I was able to come back. Seriously, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for my parents. So no matter how much you complain, brother won't be angry, because I know you are also very wronged in your heart. Brother, stop talking. Ye Yingya couldn't bear it anymore. He directly threw himself into Yifan's arms. Tears rained down, welling. From now on, no one will dare to bully you anymore. Uncle, I'm going to take Xiao Yao to report to a counselor. Just stroll around by yourself. I'll ask you about Xiao Yao. You are Yifan. Long time no see, old classmate. It's really you. I thought I had the wrong person, a decade apart. At this moment, I suddenly saw my old classmate. Yifan has a little nostalgia in his heart. There was a smile on his face. Where have you made your fortune in the past 10 years? No one can contact you. I thought you were developed. I don't want to contact our old classmates anymore. Yun Jinshu looked up and down at Yifan. The smile on the corner of the mouth is even stronger. Yifan noticed Yun Jinshu's slightly more detailed gaze, but I didn't care too much. Tell the truth, I've had a really bad decade. Concede. If you need help, you can tell me. I started a public company. I can arrange a cleaning job for you. Earn $5,000 a month. Breadwinning is not a problem at all. Thanks, but I shouldn't need it right now. Yun Jing out. Who are you talking to? Haha. Ruyan, come over here. Look who I bumped into. Yifan turned out to be you. Smoke has not been seen for 10 years. Stay safe. Where have you been all these years? Can't get in touch. I thought something happened to you. Something unexpected happened. Ruyan, don't be persistent in revealing the shortcoming, just like our fan G is now. One accident can happen. I was just talking about introducing him to a job. It's a pity that brother Fan doesn't want to. Liu Ruyan heard the words, with a straight face, looking at the old clothes Fan was wearing. What do you want to stand? By the way, you two came to school today. Isn't the school going to select outstanding alumni? The head teacher contacted me and Brush. Come as a representative of our class. Yin Jinchu replied with a smile. The complacency in his eyes did not hide in the slightest. The head teacher is waiting for us. I'm not going to talk about that for a second. If you have the opportunity to talk again in the future, seeing Yifan is such a miserable situation. He has no idea of communication at all. Yes, the head teacher is still waiting for us. I almost forgot. Yo ho ho ho. I the old classmates are as smiling as ever. He doesn't mind giving Kiwa Yijua a chance. Now it seems they don't need it. Brother, my admission procedures are done. Let's go eat. Fine, I'll meet you at the school gate. Soon the three of them came together, arrived at a restaurant near Jinling University. My friend said, it's expensive here, more than 1,000 per capita. It's so expensive, why don't we change the place? Anyway, you can eat wherever you go. No, I think so. Today is your first day of school. Lunch should naturally be hearty. Fan, hahaha, what a coincidence. We just broke up. Now I meet again. When I saw Yi Wenyo and Li Xiao, there was a hint of jealousy in his eyes. Back in college, Yifan is the male god in the eyes of countless girls. I didn't expect 10 years to pass. Yifan has already fallen into such a state. How can you still get such a beautiful girl? He was very upset. Yes, Pincho Cloud. This is Vice Principal Wan. This is my old classmate. Old classmate. Is he also a student of our Elf University? Yes, his name is Yifan. He was the man of the year in our school back then. It is called the school grass by everyone. Since it is also our school that went out, why don't we have a meal together? Since Principal Wang has invited, then Yifan, come with us to the box to eat. Just save money on a meal. As far as I know, the consumption of this chuanchanga is not low. It can be said that Principal Wang's words are exactly what he meant. At the party later, his status as an outstanding alumnus plus donor, it will be absolutely beautiful. If Yifan were present, can satisfy his vanity very well. Weren't you Yifan awesome back then? Now you are just a piece of crap. And I was the elite of society at the beginning of the year. It's popular. Still not. I have 3 people here who are inconvenient, so they can do it together. The box I booked is big enough. I don't know what came to mind. There was a hint of obscenity in the depths of Yun Jinchu's eyes, although Yun Jinchu is well hidden. But Yifan still noticed. I said inconvenient. Didn't you hear? Yifan is now mixed up like this. I'll give you face when I invite you to dinner. Why are you still kicking your nose on your face? But he didn't look angry either. Instead, Yifan said apologetically, I know you are not doing well right now. Seeing me so outstanding, there may be some imbalance. But as an old classmate, I really want to get together with you. Oh, look. Is she the chairperson of a listed company? This belly temperament is different. And Yifan frowned slightly. I can completely see the person of Yun Jinchu. Typical villain with a knife in his smile. Well, Yifan, your classmate. You don't have to get dirty, do you? Yifan, everyone is an old classmate. Jinchu, he kindly invited you. I also want to get together with you. I really don't understand. Why are you like this? Yifan looked at Liu Ruyan, eyes full of disappointment. Back in the day, Ruyan Li is one of his best friends. Whenever, standing firmly by his side. But now, everything has changed. Seriously, you're so self-righteous. In fact, he can probably see Yun Jinchu's intention. But he still chose to speak for Yun Jinchu. After all, now Yun Jinchu is the chairperson of a listed company, and Yifan is just an unemployed person. There is no comparison at all. Forget it, since Yifan doesn't want to. We don't need to worry about him. After all, they are people from 2 worlds. Lin Jinchu looked gloomy. I am very unwilling. Anticipated. It should be Yifan who sees himself as rich and powerful. Then kneel and lick yourself, instead of like now, get lost in front of so many people. Long time no see, teacher. Yifan stood up for this former teacher. Show enough respect. Xiao Fan, where have you been all these years? Yu Yansheng looked at Yifan. Look a little complicated. The student he was most optimistic about that year. Why did it become what it is now? It's a long story. Yeah? Since you are back, then live your life. Tell me if you have any difficulties. Yu Yansheng did not ask. It's what it used to be. He patted Yifan on the shoulder, gave enough understanding. HME, this immortal. I looked at Yifan differently back then. Now Yifan is mixed up like this. You have such a good attitude. Why am I Wen Jinchu worse than Yifan? Mr. Ouyang, I think of old. Students rarely get together. Invite Yifan to have dinner together. He didn't want to. Is it Yifan? Haven't seen you in 10 years. Take this opportunity. Let's have a good chat. The teacher also has something to say to you. Okay. Mean director, Jinling University is building an independent college. About 30 million. So I hope chairperson Ming will sponsor a little. What is a little plushship? Isn't this killing me? As a member of Jinling University, just over 30 million, I can still afford it. And so on and so forth. He glanced at Yifan again without a trace. When you see Yifan looking at you, a feeling of relief in my heart. Yo ho ho ho. Yifan, now you should know the difference between you and me. Right? I took out more than 30 million. What about you? Now, more than 3,000 yuan may not be able to take it out, right? Haha, I knew it. This matter is not a problem as soon as I talk to Chairperson Yin. You can pretend. Xiao Fan is honest. Don't be angry either. Yin Jinchu is really doing well now. A lot of big names in the city have noticed him. By the nothing else, she's future prospects are limitless. There's nothing to be angry about. He has his bright road. I have my single plank bridge. Hey, there's a saying that the teacher does not know whether to say it or not. Teacher, you said? In fact, people sometimes have to learn to let go. If you can get help from Yunjinchu, you can easily change your current situation. I also know your ability. You just need a good platform. Teacher, I did this. Am I still Yi fan? Besides, I'm not necessarily worse than Yunjinchu now. Hey, some people have a small belly. No ability. This shelf is quite high. As soon as the statement comes out, everyone in the field looked at Yi fan, looking weird. Why do you say that to me? Brother, are you a student of our school? Principal Wang Xiaoyao. He is still young. You are not sensible. Don't get to know him in general. Young age, I don't know how to measure. If you don't want to go to school, I can satisfy you. Ye Yunyao's face was pale when he heard the words. He didn't expect the other party to be so unreasonable, threatening his school status directly. Yunju is like watching a play. He knew Wang Chao was doing this, is deliberately pleasing himself. But my heart is still dark. I didn't expect Ji Fan to be ignorant. His sister is so stupid. Sure enough, is the family not entering the same door? Principal Wang, your words are a bit serious. Have a nice party tonight. It doesn't have to be like this. Mr. Wu Yang, this has nothing to do with you. Stay out of this. Wang Taotao didn't give Wu Yangshou face at all. Although Wu Yangshou is an old teacher of the school, but he's the vice principal of the school. I despise this kind of incompetence the most. People who like to put on airs. Just a piece of crap. I once swore, when I got back, I won't allow anyone to bully my sister again. No, I'll give you a chance to capture. Apologize to my sister. I can consider sparing you. Let me apologize to this little girl. Do you think it's possible? So, this is your choice. Yunjinchu's mouth slightly tilted up, as she knew it was her turn. You just have to say something. The crisis at the moment can be easily resolved. This not only allows you to act tough in front of everyone, and I can also make Yi fan grateful to himself. Okay. Today, I am the host. Everyone say less. Don't make a fuss like this. Principal Wang, give me face. That's it. Yu Fan is my old classmate. His sister is my sister. Now that the clouds have spoken, I naturally have to give this face. His purpose is to teach Wang Jingchu well. Since Yun Jingchu said so, he naturally has to give face. Yu Fan, don't you thank me? I've ex-Xian Jingchu, haven't helped you today. You are in trouble. No. Old classmate. But a pair of eyes were looking at Yi Fan. Anyone with a discerning eye knows that this is waiting for Yi Fan. Thanks. You have the last 10 seconds to choose. If I don't apologize to my sister, I promise you won't survive tonight. This sudden scene. Let the whole box be quiet an instant. Everyone's mouths are open. Stunned. Yun Jinshu on the ground covered her red and swollen face, a face full of disbelief. How dare he hit me? Ye Fan, what the hell do you mean? I'll speak for you. You hit me. Ye Fan directly ignored him. Still staring at Wang Tianchao coldly, the countdown begins. Yeah? Sorry. Wang Tianchao said nervously. Ye Fan's eyes are really creepy. It gave him a strong sense of fear. What's the use of saying sorry to me? This little girl. Sorry, I just escaped. That's okay. Now that you apologize, what happened just now is in the past. I don't want it to be because of this. Caused my sister to drop out of school or something. Do you understand? Of course. Hope you can do it. Or I promise to let you die without a burial. Teacher, I'm afraid I won't be able to eat this meal tonight. I'll invite you alone when I have time later. Hey, just past a snake. Why doesn't Aisha fan know this truth? There we go. Okay. Stop for me. Why do you think one slap is not enough? I want to suffer a few more times. Why are you so greedy? Is that what I mean? Go away, for the sake of former classmates. I don't want you to look bad. You'd better not overdo it. Overreach. I really don't know where you got your courage from. Dare to talk to me like this. Zhao Hu, come in. What happened to Yin Dou? I said as Wang do. Why is there no bodyguard around? It was all hidden, in the dark. Did you see the big man who took the lead? All won the top 100 in the Jiangnan province. Fighting competition. 1 against 10 is probably not a problem. A group of ignorant scholars. What is 1 against 10? Just you ordinary people. It's not a problem that I can hit 50. Or 60. The police are also classmates after all. Take it easy, Yi Fan. Did you think it was 10 years ago? Now you are an ant in front of Yun Jingchu. You saw it too. It's not that I want to find trouble. In fact, I was holding my breath the whole time. Try not to get into conflict with him. But look what he did. He slapped me without hesitation. You say I am Yun Jing, appearing in Jilin City, is also a famous figure, so I went in. Let's call it a day. How will I live in the future? What Yun Dong? This kid just hit you. You weren't there just now. This guy is crazy. Dom boy, are you brave enough? Even our chairperson Yun dares to fight. Are you courting death? Xiao Fan, hurry up and apologize to Jinju. Mr. Ouyang, it's not that I don't give you face. This matter today, it's definitely not something that can be solved with an apology. What do you want? It's very simple to ask Yi Fan to kneel down and apologize to me. Let me pump 10 more mouths. This matter is even the generation of ants. Dare to provoke again and again. And I saw this. Everyone in the field gasped for air. No one thought, it's time for this. Yi Fan actually dared to do it, and the shot is so heavy. He made Yun Jing to look like this. Yun Dong, are you alright? Yi Fan, you are really looking for death. Tigers don't show their power. Do you really take me for Hello Kitty? Give me a call, give me a hard hit. That's impossible. Uncle is so handsome. Are you sure this isn't a TV show? No wonder you are so arrogant. It turned out that there were 2 brushes, but that was it. I don't need 10 moves to deal with you. As soon as the statement comes out, Yun Jinchu calmed down in an instant, let out a long breath of turbid air, the confident smile on his face again. Jiaohu, I spend 2 million a year on you. Now you can finally use yourself. As soon as the statement comes out, everyone in the field was surprised again. They thought they could get Jiaohu for 500,000 to 600. I didn't expect it to be 2 million. This is enough to prove Jiaohu's terrifying strength. Mr. Yun, don't worry. I'll let you know now. Is your 2 million worth it? Hey. No. It's impossible. This is obviously my home court. Obviously, I want to take Yifan's face. Step on your feet. But what the hell is this now? I am the chairperson of a listed company, assets of hundreds of millions, and you're just a piece of crap. Let's go. There's nothing to say to a fool like him. Yifan, let me tell you, it's not over. I won't let you go. I'll let you know. How big is the gap between you and me now? He's a guy who doesn't like to cause trouble very much. Yin Jingchu's words made him a little murderous. Do you have to do this? You can't fuck anyone now. What do you have to do with your mouth? Cowardly. If someone else wants to go, just let him go. Wouldn't it be nice to take revenge in the dark? Well, since you don't want to, forget it. Then I'll give you one last chance. Now bring me the person you think is awesome. No matter how many come, I'm waiting here. Remember? You only get one chance. What you said is true. Yun Jinshu suppressed the joy in his heart, asked calmly. Then if the person you find can't settle you by then, you have to pay the corresponding price. What is the price? After all, it's an old classmate. I'll give you a 20% discount. Just quit your job. Seriously, I hope you choose to stop now. You should admit defeat. The world is deep in you. Can't hold on. What is deep water? I can't hold it. You are a freaking unemployed. Bottom layer of society. Worth saying. Yifan, I'll let you know now. How big is the gap between you and me? Who? Ignorant is me. I'm Yun Jinshu from the patio group. Last time I had dinner with you. Ignorant. Which big man in the elf city is surnamed Wang? People are thinking in their minds. Suddenly, I don't know what came to mind. The hearts of the people are united. Looking into Yifan's eyes again, there is already a hint of schadenfreude and pity. It was Yundong. What? Are you okay? The name Yundong is not appropriate. Just call me Shy Wang directly. It's the following. Lin Jinshu's face was excited. Quickly tell the things you have encountered one by one. For this Wang Dong, he had specifically inquired. As long as you were willing to pay, everything is fine. Kawakesh, right? I happen to be around here. Not far. It's past now. It's expected to arrive in 20 minutes. Wang Dong actually wanted to come over in person. This sentence kept popping up in Jinshu's mind. As Director Wang, the entire Jingling city, how many people can get him to come forward in person? Yundong. Is the Wang Dong you just mentioned? Yes, it is Wang Dong of Qinglong Construction Group. Hear this. The pupils of everyone in the field shrink. The eyes that looked at Yun Jin had obviously changed. Yundong, you must take care of us old guys in the future. Hey, Jin Yun is really the dragon and phoenix among people. Don't worry. Drink water, and don't forget the well digger. You were all my teachers. I forgot the water at Yun Jin. I won't forget you, uncle. Why don't we go? This Wang Dong is really not easy to mess with. You and the little demon go first. I'll go back by myself then. Uncle, don't act rashly. Please, it's all right. I believe brother. He knew it was useless for him to stay here. It's better to leave with Xiaoqi quickly. Show me who is causing you trouble. How could it be him? Not so long ago, he once sold a ghost painting at the market. Pay a boss, and this boss is the middle-aged man in front of him. It's a coincidence. It seems that Chairperson Wan is in a bad mood today. This little grumpy, I like him. It's almost impossible. Wait for the scene of Yifan crying for his father and calling his mother. It's him. It's him. It's really hard to find a place in Iron Shoes. It's a no-brainer. Don't look. He's talking about me. You can do it now. Yifan, how dare you speak out? Do you know who this is next to me? You little trash. I really don't know the sky and the earth. Who is that? Yes. Mr. Wan, you hit the wrong person, right? I hit you, you dog. What the hell are you? Dare to trouble experts. The tall people don't understand you. You must have been deceived. His name is Yi Fan, is my college classmate. He's a bum. What kind of expert could he be? Do you mean I'm blind? That's not what I meant. What I mean is, shut up. I saw it with my own eyes. That demon-suppressing talisman hacked a Wang Taishan to death. Can this be fake? Dad, no. Master, I finally found you. It was my fault before the master. I misunderstood you. Your skills are really hard. Everyone in the field showed their faces. After all, it is rumored that Wang Chan has eaten soft rice for 10 years, and I have served a rich woman for a long time. This character is inevitably a little perverted. It is easy to develop a sense of disgust towards women. In addition, Yifan is so handsome. Is it difficult? No wonder a boss of Wen Chong's level would treat Yifan, a poor boy, so well. It's really hard. This is crazy. I really rose to the challenge. I see. I relied on women in school. Now society depends on men. This dog thing. Yifan noticed everyone's strained gaze. Seeing Wen Chong, he still wanted to get closer. Immediately cold voice. If you dare to approach me again, I will kill you. Well, aren't you enthusiastic enough? Master, are you still angry with yesterday? I didn't mean to look down on you yesterday. I was beginning to think you couldn't. I didn't expect. Check in when you go back at night. I just realized that your ability is so powerful. This is too damn cool. Yefan didn't expect you to be such a person. Hey. Salvin has some things the teacher doesn't want to say more about. Anyway, just take good care of it yourself. Life is all about giving up. Don't run away from it. Teacher, things are not what you think. Not reconciled. Why would I lose to someone? Only sell Kunku's little white face. Can you do whatever you want if you are handsome? Yifan noticed this resentful gaze, so he pushed Wan Chong away, walked directly towards Wen Jing. What do you want to do? I should have told you just now. I'm sorry you lost. Yifan, you can't do this. We went to school together. You see in the past love. Just spare me this time, okay? I was just pissed off too. In fact, I don't have much ill will towards you. Sure enough, people can't look good. This young man who looked melancholy and delicate. It's far more vicious than I imagined. This cloud scene. I'm going to spend my next life in a wheelchair. Master, I'm really in big trouble this time. I want to ask you a favor. The talisman I gave you last time, it should be enough to deal with the golden monster. Now you find me. What else? It's the following. The demon suppressing talisman I got from the hands of the master. Success will kill Wan Tai Xin. I thought it was all over. I didn't expect. The night the weasel died. Something even weirder happened. The roof collapsed on the construction site, crushed 8 workers to death, and then those 8 are dead. The worker who went stood up by himself, headed into the mountains. I went to the trading market early this morning to find you, but I haven't found anyone since morning. Is it resurrection? How many possibilities are there for this? How about the expert? Do you have a solution? Don't always call me an expert. That sounds awkward. Just call me Yifan. The name is too raw. I should have been older when you were a teenager. Just call you a brother. You can do whatever you want. I can't draw a conclusion for you on this matter yet. You have to go to the construction site to take a look. Okay, let's go now.